sick of the 84 years of Michael D. Higgins now? Are you sick of destitution? Do you think the Sinn Féin lady looks a bit like an octopus and Sean Gallagher looks like an egg that chewed too much tar? Do you think Peter Casey is too tall, you can't see him, and also likes those travellers so much? Do you like chocolate? Then vote for Gavin Duffy, the saviour of Ireland. Vote for Gavin. For if you vote for him, he'll bring peace, justice, and lots of chocolate. So vote for Gavin in the next presidential election. For if you do, you'll receive a Kinder Egg with Gavin inside.
On October 26th, you have the power to decide who should be the president to lead this country for the next 7 years. And RTE offered open invitations to all 6 of those candidates to be here.
And they are, of course, Senator Joan Freeman.
We need a president and a VAT who has
Leonie Rida, MEP.
Tastemwim Shavem mar Uchtran, a Hassan the winter Naherden. So Lara Samach vor son. Bet mar Uchtran Nua, daring Nua.
President Michael D. Higgins.
Amazing in Ireland, I noticed as well. It's very important to touch people. But I remember when she visited us out in the country and she held my hand. I was in a time, it was in a time in Ireland in the 1950s when people didn't touch each other.
Sean Gallagher.
Studied karate and judo for 20 years. One opponent, take them at the knees, off you go. Very hard to fight loads of little opponents all around the place.
Peter Casey.
There would absolutely be no homework given and all children would be given ice cream for lunch. And
that's just a cheap political bribe, Peter. I thought you were better than that.
And Gavin Duffy.
And whilst the Constitution grants the President 4 powers, it doesn't say anything in the Constitution what the President can't do.
And I am boldly
so being President isn't difficult,
we can even do more with the presidency. And that's why I've been going
being
on
President
about the
isn't
cost
difficult
of the presidency. If we're spending 8.1 million a year
being President isn't
let's
difficult
get value.
Predictions are that Michael D. will probably win again for the 50th term. As President, I think I'll win again, even though I think it's ridiculous. I should just be made High King of Ireland.
The answer was...
Here we go.
Here we go.
Interesting times, and this will give us a...
Bear in mind that this is a poll, it's not a result.
No,
but the poll
gives us... Ooh,
is
okay.
pretty clear.
Ah, there you are.
Oh. So...
yes, clap for Gavin.
And it is just a poll, it's not a result. There is a margin of error, but it shows Gavin Duffy brings on 58%, which would seem elected on the first count. No
First
need for
count,
transfers.
no messing around there.
So with the prediction of the exit poll in mind, it is now see if those predictions held true.
We can now reveal the results for the new President of Ireland. Revealed in the results box, so it is now. Right, so... Maith, need some help please. So, the new President of Ireland is... Gavin Duffy.
Do that for you there like that. And just do a GD now. Great speech.
Please welcome Gavin Duffy.
This is a shock to Ireland. I'm outraged and will now stay at this desk until I am saved by Leo Varadkar.
Immediately after today's sitting is concluded, I will travel to Ars Uachtaráin to inform the President of my resignation from this office and that of the government.
Oh fuck! What's that? No, it can't be! The bailiffs come for me, Michael D. I want to touch you!
So, Mr. Casey, how do you feel about losing to Gavin Duffy?
Mr. Casey, how does it feel to come second in the presidential election?
What you going to do now, Mr. Casey?
Mr. Casey, RTE News here. How do you feel about coming second in the election now?
No, leave me alone.
Mr. Casey. No, Mr. Casey, you must answer me. How do you feel about Gavin Duffy winning the Irish presidential election?
Well, personally, I think Gavin Duffy is an asshole. He was so sly in winning the election, and he's not as half as passionate as Peter Casey. I'm very upset.
Mr. Casey.
What do you want, you rapscallion?
Oh, so I am. But, Mr. Casey, the President has sent me to bring you to the Rasta Uachtaráin as he's offering you the position of Taoiseach, Prime Minister to the President himself.
Yes, Taoiseach. Gavin Duffy's a great man. Oh my God, I'm so excited to be Taoiseach.
So there you have it. Gavin Duffy is now the President and Peter Casey is now the Taoiseach. Ireland is probably going to change, maybe for the better, maybe for the worse.
I'd like to congratulate you, Gavin, for your succession, as well as thank you for letting me, Peter Casey, be the great Taoiseach.
Thank you, Peter, and no worries, I'm sure you'll be a grand Taoiseach.
Good morning, Mr. President. On behalf of the Garda Síochána, I'd like to congratulate you on your victory in the Irish presidential election.
Thank you, Commissioner O'Reilly. Have you observed my plans I gave you earlier?
Oh, the ones that say to assassinate Michael D. Higgins and any other form of opposition.
What?
Nothing, Peter. It's just our way of saying to give you more chocolate.
All right.
Yes, go help yourself to my chocolate cupboard.
Thank you, great Gavin.
Get it done, O'Reilly.
Yes, great Gavin.
Breaking news. Former President and breadloaf Michael D. Higgins has been assassinated due to his plan to blow up the new President Gavin Duffy. Footage of the aftermath of this assassination was captured this morning. Viewers who are squeamish or glucose intolerant are advised to look away now.
You got a little train now that goes up and down. Oh!
The President has thus declared a strict law towards any opposition against Ireland. However, he said implementing this law will be very hard as the United Nations are appalled at the sudden action from the President being less than a day in office.
You got another train carriage.
Go away!
Have you got clearance to enter this sector, sir?
No.
Oh, look who it is. Gavin doesn't like rules. What you gonna do? Dance?
Well, actually, that was exactly what I was going to do.
What is he doing? I do not know, but it's sexy.
Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dances, and I lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dances. I danced in the morning when the world begun. I danced in the moon, the stars, and the sun. I danced on from heaven and I danced on the earth. Bethlehem, I had my birth. I danced for the scribe and the Pharisees. They would not dance and they wouldn't follow me. I danced for the fishermen, James and John. They came with me and the dance went on. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dances, and I lead you all wherever you may be, and I lead you all in the dances.
Thank you.
That's it. Oh, I have fun.
Gavin has managed to seduce the majority of the UN into submission. He claimed it was a mere slip of the foot now, and he couldn't help but jiggle that booty in front of those foreign fiends. Many came out mesmerised, of which we will show some reactions now.
Owen, you prick! I'm going to... Shut up, Joe, you fat bastard!
It was very sexy, it was very seductive. I showed it to President Macron and he died because it was so beautiful. So right, Gavin Duffy shall take France to be his own.
Right. Right. Well, as a representative for the United States of America, I certainly found Mr. Duffy's performance compelling. And having some Irish roots myself, I've been convinced by the empowerment of my ancestors that the United States needs to be returned to its forefathers.
Oh, that's nice, but wouldn't that be Britain, though?
No!
I think it was smelling good and I think it will be tasting good. And I also think the European Union will think it will be smelling good and will be tasting good. A little bit like a spashkak.
A what?
A spashkak.
Oh, I don't swing that way. Well, being British, I thought it was rather lowbrow and boring.
But isn't that being racist?
Oh, no, I'm not racist at all. The British Empire are evil. I swear.
All right now, you crazy
I'm very
bastard.
sorry about this all.
Well, as in Ian Paisley Jr., one of many, I believe it was terrible. I found it outrageous and insulting and arrogant, and I felt like throwing up all over.
But isn't that a bit racist?
Well, no, because I am of the Irish ilk, and that means I'm used to this sort of thing. The Irish leaders often, in fact all the time, try and seduce places to submission.
Well, if you don't like it, fuck off.
Well, fair dues. I don't like it too. You will suffer the consequences of your weird obsession of trying to capitulate the province of Ulster, funded by the DUP.
Thank you. Overall, Gavin Duffy has had quite a positive reaction, and maybe this is a sign that Ireland is going up in the world. This has been Owen Kernan for RTE News.
It doesn't say anything in the Constitution what the President can't do.
Oh, Gavin, that was quite a dance. Oh, Italy was so hard to seduce.
Gavin, where the hell have you been?
Oh, nowhere, Peter. Just eat your chocolate.
I don't want this milk and shake.
Oh, what do you want from me? Fries Turkish Delight?
Yes.
Well, just this one. Sean? Michael D.
My God, what the fuck is going on? Is that Sean Gallagher?
No, Peter. It's chocolate.
All right. So, I hear you've been taking over the world, or trying to.
Yes, I have been.
I was just thinking, me being Peter Casey, the great Taoiseach, you might require some help.
No.
All right. I'll just go to my office then. Peter Casey.
Oh.